Believe it or not, a girl can like you but still ignore you for various reasons. It could be something you did or said, or the fault could be on her side. If this is something you would like to know about, stay with me to the end of the video and you are sure to know why she is behaving the way she is, and what you can do if you find yourself in this situation. And if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please subscribe too. Get more tips and advice that will help you improve your love life. Right. Let's get into it. 1. She's playing games with you? When a girl ignores you but likes you, she has to have a valid reason, and sometimes it's nothing more than a game. She knows that to a man, it's a turn-off when he sees a woman who's too interested. She may believe that you'll like her more if she backs off a little bit to see how much you'll chase her. It's also a way for her to see how interested you are in her. Almost every woman will take a few steps back to see how much you're going to run after her. If you choose to wait for her to make the first move, then you may lose her for good. She's probably trying to get enough attention from you as she didn't know what else to do. I'm not trying to excuse her behavior or say that women have valid reasons for ignoring guys. What I am saying is that there may be a little game going on that you didn't even realize you were a part of. 2. She's punishing you for something. When a girl ignores you, even if you believe that she likes you, it may be because you did something that got her all riled up. You may have said something that put her into this state. Did you call her clingy? Did you say that you didn't like something that's important to her? When you say things like this, you can't expect her to act normally. Usually, there will be one of two possible reactions, and those are anger or resentment. When she's punishing you for saying something, she'll simply ignore your calls and text messages. She doesn't care whether you're showing interest in her. She'd much rather move on without you than continue to listen to your little insults. If you're the one to blame in this situation, don't think that she's playing hard to get. She's just trying to teach you a lesson. She wants you to know that in real life, you can't act this way towards a woman, especially if another woman is involved. For example, if you got flirty with someone right in front of her, she may never talk to you again. Of course, you're going to end up in an argument if you do or say something wrong like this. 3. She's just busy. She previously showed you so many signs of interest, so it may not be that she's playing mind games with you. What she is doing is taking some time for herself to get things done. You would know this if you took a moment to listen to what she has to tell you. She'll tell you on the very first date that she's a busy girl who has a lot of work to do. When she gives you a heads up or tells you afterward that she's been up to something related to her job, you should know that she's not ignoring you. She's making sure that she keeps everything under control. If she continues using social media even though she's not responding to your texts, then you may start to ask yourself what's happening. But most of the time, a woman who's busy with her own life won't spend all of her time on her phone trying to catch a man's attention. 4. She's trying to protect her heart. How much do you know about this woman? Have you got to the point where you talk about your exes and your past traumas? You know that out of all conversations, these are the hardest ones to have. Especially with a woman who's had so much heartbreak in her past that she's not normally able to hold a conversation about it. A toxic relationship can bring enough heartache to a woman that she'll completely shut down and hide her heart to protect it. Once she starts to catch feelings for you, she'll begin to hide from you. And that's because she knows that if she falls in love with you, it'll only break her heart if you decide to leave. She doesn't want to get to that point, so she's ignoring you right now. Her traumatic experiences are telling her that she won't get anything positive from getting attached to you. 5. She's insecure. When a girl ignores you, but you know she likes you, it may be because of her insecurities. Whenever you make a mistake or do anything that could potentially make her mad, she'll respond by ignoring you. She'll act as if she's detached from the situation completely, or she may seem aloof because showing that you hurt her would instead make her feel like you have the upper hand. To be honest with you, she's probably sitting at home and just waiting for you to text her again. Once you start a conversation, she'll begin talking to you again. However, you may want to apologize if you made her mad. Her apparent disinterest may also have nothing to do with you, but more the fact that she feels like she's not good enough, so she needs you to constantly validate her. 6. She's getting mixed signals from you. As you can see, there are many possible reasons why a girl ignores you even though she likes you, and one of them could be that you're the one sending her signals that she can't decipher. You may not even be aware of it. You think that you've done everything in your power to show her how much you're into her. You're the type of guy who doesn't like to play games, so you like to be very straightforward. However, she's not sure whether there's something wrong or you're genuinely interested in her. What she sees in your body language isn't something that you can control. She may think she sees you pull away from her when she talks to you, which to her is a clear sign that you don't like her. There's something in the way you act that makes her believe she's in the friend zone, so she'll ignore you. To not seem like a stupid girl who's pining over a guy who's not sure about her. 7. She doesn't want to come off as too strong. A woman will start to ignore you when she feels like she's trying too hard while you're not doing enough. She'll start to wonder how much she needs to tone down to get your attention again. Sometimes when a woman gets carried away, she remembers that she doesn't want to come off as too strong. That's when she'll start to text you less and talk to you less, and she won't go out with you as often. She feels like she's too much because of previous experiences, and she doesn't want to be a girl who gives too much of herself away, which is why she tries so hard to ignore you. Otherwise, she's scared that you'll think of her as too much and that you won't be interested in her anymore. 8. She got bored. When a girl ignores you, even though you thought she liked you, you're left wondering whether she really does like you or if it was a fleeting emotion. Well, I can tell you with certainty that you may not be as interesting to her anymore. Especially if she's been distancing herself from you slowly and you haven't done anything to catch her attention again. You'll know that you're boring to her once she starts to seem far away when she's with you. She doesn't involve herself in conversations and she doesn't want to ask any questions about the stories you tell her. She's started to dissociate more when you're around her, and she doesn't think that she needs to talk about herself either. Now that's a woman who's given up on you and the possibility of having anything more serious with you. If that doesn't tell you that you should probably give up on her, then I don't know what will, except her continuing to ignore you. I mean, she doesn't even maintain eye contact anymore without sighing out of boredom. She could they at least made things a little easier for both of you by telling you this rather than ignoring you. 9. She likes someone else more. When a girl ignores you, it doesn't have to mean that she doesn't like you, but it could mean that she likes someone else just a little bit more. It's heartbreaking, I know, but it happens. Do you know whether she's been talking to someone else while talking to you too? Has she ever told you about some guy she's been seeing? If you know that there may be someone else in her life, then this is a possible reason for her not contacting you anymore. Why would you even want her to text you in the first place if this is the case? If she's so occupied with another guy, then there's nothing you can do to make her more interested in you. You'll be so much happier without a woman who's uncertain about you in your life. You should be able to find your happiness in the arms of someone who's going to do everything in their power to show you just how special and important you are. Well, those are the reasons she likes you, but she is ignoring you. I hope you liked the video and it helped you understand something about what you may be going through right now. Subscribe to the channel to avoid missing out on more valuable tips to help you to deal with all your relationship issues. The next video will be about what you can do if you are being ignored by a girl. Take care and I will see you in the next one.